What's up, everybody? Nick back with you from Project Central, and working on the Miata cart. Got everything unbolted that I can, and y'all, we found some rust. I sort of planned for this, but it may be worse than I thought. Let me show you right quick. We got problems. We got problems, y'all. The Miata is rustier than I expected. Like I said earlier, I saw this when I bought the car. Heck, you can see it in the pictures. This is what this looks like after wet sandblasting. It's bad. It's real bad. Floor pan. Okay, that's bad too. But I think I found something that maybe requires a lot of surgery. Let me show you. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Oh, there's some better light. But this frame rail is absolutely wrecked. And it's the same on the other side. So I'm not sure I want to live with that. I think I'm going to have to cut it out and redo frame rails and floor pans. That's really great. I'm gonna start cutting into it, and then I may have to go down to the metal shop, metal supply place, and get some I don't know, 1.5 by 3 rectangle tube, if they even make that. Or I don't know. I've been wanting to build a metal brake for a long time, so I might build that so I can bend up some pieces. I've still got quite a bit of 16 gauge, so if I need to build some reinforcement pieces to go over the top, I can, but I really want to start with something beefy, and maybe a good chance to do something real beefy so that in the future we can add quite a bit more power. But for now, let's just get this thing vacuumed out, maybe start cutting some of the body off so we can see how deep this rust actually goes. I'm trying not to be defeated. It's all part of the process. I knew this was a possibility. Let's go. We need to start making some first cuts. All right, so we've established this is really rusty. I think the plan is going to be maybe cut like here. Cut like there. And then basically take this line right here and cut maybe cut right here on this bend all the way down. I think that is going to be a good first step, because I know I want our roll cage A-pillar to land about here, because it's going to come up and follow the roof line. But so we got to keep this, and this is all structurally still sound. There's not rusty, but all this, I think I'm just going to cut it off flush, and then we'll cut a piece. We'll cut a piece of 16 gauge or something here, and dimple dye it all the way down or something. I think that'll look cool. But right now, we got to get cutting on this to see how rusty it is underneath and how much we got to replace. Quick break, let me show you what I got. This front box, I cut into this a little bit. We can fix that with some weld, no big deal. It's a little crusty on the bottom. The outer skin is kind of gone through over here. Underneath you can just see just tons of dirt. This was holding water like I just showed you. So I'm going to get this all buttoned up. I think I've got a good plan for what I want to do here. But I got to keep cutting on it. It's gross. All right, well, that escalated quickly. We've missing half the car. It's on the ground. So we've got quite a bit of rust I got to finish working on over here. Got to get that prepped so we can figure out what we're doing with it. Micah just got home from doing some stuff, so I'm going to turn him loose on the other side with the Sawzall and let him get after it. So that in the back. So I'm going to let him start working on all that while I'm cleaning up this rust and getting ready for some rust repair. And we got this huge pile of scrap metal we got to get off the floor. Got to do something with it. So we're gonna do something. Oh, now that we've got metal like actually coming off the car, well, like this, I need you guys to put in the comments how much weight you think we're gonna lose by cutting all this stuff off. When we unbolted everything in the last video, we lost about 400 pounds, maybe a little bit more. How much do you think we can save by cutting the body off of it? Let me know in the comments. We're going to try and weigh everything as best we can, but as always, no promises. But I'm curious. And then at the end, once we cage it and everything, we'll take it to, I got a buddy who's got a race shop with some scales. We're going to scale the whole car. But that's way in the future. Onto Micah and I chopping this thing up. Batteries died on the GoPro while Micah was cutting, so I don't know how far it got. But he did a pretty good job over here. We got to get this back piece all the way cut off. And then because it's 96 degrees in the shop right now, we're going to cut this, clean up a little bit, and then go inside and drink all of the water.
Yeah. We'll run the lake dry.
Yeah, we're going to drink all the water because we be dying out here. So, Mike's going to hold this. I'm going to finish cutting this, and then I'll give you a quick overview of where we're at. Are you ready?
Almost.
Eyes and ears. And hands.
I have hands?
Yay, teamwork!
Yep.
Woo! Okay, set it down. Heck yeah! Alright. We're going to shorten the back of it up, but I cut it kind of far because I don't know exactly where I want to cut it right now. Because I don't know.
Where's the fuel tank?
Right here. Fuel tank's up here. So it's almost like Mazda designed these so we could cart them.
Yeah.
So when I get this out, we got to drill out some spot welds up here, but that's tomorrow's problem. Good job. Thanks for helping.
You're welcome.
Let's go inside, drink some water.
Yep.
Back at it, but because it is about 4 million degrees in the shop, I gotta turn the fan on so I don't die, which means we're just gonna time lapse this next bit. But today's goal is to kind of get this back area all cleaned up. I don't know exactly how far I'm gonna cut it up here, but I gotta finish getting this up, finish cleaning everything up around the back half of this vehicle. So keep cutting. Enjoy. Well, good progress is being made. As you can see here, it is pretty stripped down. We got quite a bit of sharp edges we still got to deal with. I got to figure out what I'm doing with some of these seams. And I went ahead and got all of this rocker panel cut out. It kind of sucks having to do all of this side, because this side was actually pretty clean. There's a little bit of surface rust up in there that we're going to have to deal with. I got a plan for that. And there's a little bit up here in this box, but like I said, I got a plan for that. So we're kind of at a stopping point on the back half of it. We've got some more prep to do for the cage, but I got to build a tool. I got to build me a sheet metal brake. Because what we're going to have to do here, we're going to have to break probably some 16 gauge. So I'll probably go get another sheet of 16 gauge and a brake. And hopefully we can break it in like 2-foot sections and not have to do like 1-foot sections on the press brake, because that would not be fun. Anyways, it's hot. I'm going to clean up a little bit, drink some more water, and probably run to the store because I got to get some stuff for our super special rust eating etching solution. It's really simple to make. I'll show you. I'm going to the store. Be right back. Well, jumping back onto the Miata project, because I just got done building a nice little sheet metal brake, because we gonna have to make some patch panels for this old girl. Right, we gotta have to make some rockers, make some floor pans, probably do some other things, but first, there's one thing we gotta do. One thing we gotta do first. Finish taking this front apart. Gotta pull the intercooler out, pull the radiator out. We're gonna cut it. Let's go back over here. Remember, wrecked, crunchy, crunch, crunch. This is why I don't feel bad at all about cutting this thing up, because you can see it's wrinkled all the way back over to here. So like, we'll probably use this piece as a reference, probably come out, I don't know, half an inch, maybe flush, I don't know. We'll look on the other side. We're gonna cut it here, cut all this crunched out, pull the headlights out. We're gonna put these pop-up headlights back in and come back over here and cut and do the same thing. So that's what's next. Hope it goes well. How much antifreeze do you think I'm gonna spill? I'm gonna try not to spill very much. I'm gonna go find a bucket or something, and then we'll see. I'll probably spill some though. All right, so we got the entire front area taken apart, intercooler, radiator, headlight, buckets, started some cutting, and oh, we found some more damage. Always something. Let me show you. All right, so here is the non-crash side. Notice nice and straight. Let's go over to the crash side. So over here on the passenger side, big crease, probably 1.25 inches deep. And this side, level. This side, angling down. So that's really bad. I think we're gonna have to come all the way back to like here and cut, pull this little piece off. Well, I'll get that little piece pulled off, and then we're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have to come back to like here or somewhere. The subframe doesn't mount till like way back here, so we'll have plenty of room to cut all this bent stuff out, and you can see it is just crunched. Just like everything, all of this will be an opportunity for more tube work. So cool. I'm gonna unbolt the sway bar mount, and yeah. Oh, also spilled a little bit of coolant. There just wasn't very much in there, so that's just kind of concerning because I had it filled up. I thought maybe there was just a big air bubble or something in the coolant, and maybe it just doesn't hold that much. I don't know. Get some of this picked up, get cutting some more. Never ending. Never ending. But project car. Well, things have escalated. I don't know if they are fully out of control yet, but I cut a lot of the front frame off. So cool. Sway bar has no place to mount. Headlights have no place to mount. I got to build intercooler and radiator mounts, obviously. So yeah, things are going well. All right, well, we have cut everything off this Miata that we're going to cut off. We're doing a little bit of rust repair right now. But the big question I had at the beginning of this episode is how much weight can we cut off of it? And so we've got a, get out of the way. We've got a huge tote full of metal we've cut off, and we're going to weigh it. So let's see how much it weighs. 135. So the tote weighs about 10 pounds, so that's about 125 pounds. But we got some more pieces. Okay, let's move it. 11 pounds. Sit down flat, it's a flat spot.
37.
38 pounds.
Yeah, 38.
So what are we at? One. Was that
136
plus 38?
38.
So call it 170 pounds.
Yeah.
So that's about another 170 pounds we've cut off. So altogether, we've made this chassis about 600 pounds lighter.
Jeez.
That's awesome. Stock weight was about 2250, I think. Minus 600. What is that, like 1650? Less than 1700 pounds for a boosted, well, it's on pieces, boosted Miata. So we got some sticks of roll cage tubing. So be sure to come back next week when we are fixing some rust. There's so much rust. We are eyeballs deep in rust. We cut most of it out. So come back next week and see how we fixed it all.
And maybe the week after that, we might LS swap it.
We're not doing that. It's too, his mouth way exceeds his budget. Yeah.
I know. The pain.
We may all swap it one day. one day.
like 3 weeks.
But thanks for watching. Do what you always do. Take care of one another. And pray for me fixing this rust because there's a lot of it. Bye.